Well, howdy everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's been several years since we've done a full video on the GP38-2, and if you haven't noticed how I do videos lately, if there's reruns and there's only one or two examples to show you, I'll typically put that in short format, but since it's been so many years, we'll take a quick, longer look at the GP38-2 from Atlas and these new versions, which are Southern Pacific and Conrail, both equipped with ESU Loc sounds and DCC. So let's get started right now. So unboxing is pretty simple. You have a lid here, and then this pops out. There's some paperwork in the back, including function listing for your DCC system. You have a clear plastic sleeve that you slide, and then you pop the top plastic layer off. There's some foam wedging. You'll see a packet right here. That is for plugs in the bottom because you have screws there in the bottom of this bracket. We have what I call the screwdriver of laziness, and we're just going to remove these two screws. Looks like the screwdriver of laziness may need to be charged. You can still use it as a typical screwdriver, but it's about time for it to be charged. There's the model out of its container. So we can talk about that paperwork real quick. There's an Atlas registration card. There's also an exploded parts diagram. I know a lot of people want me to pull these locomotives apart and put them back together, but there's just not the time. So there you have a good look at the inside illustration of how this locomotive comes apart. There's also a limited warranty information flyer of sorts. It's folded in half. It talks about the limited warranty. Should be a year, I believe. But read it just in case I'm wrong. And then you have your function listing, as you can see there, and common CVs. Again, Atlas partnered with ESU on this, so that's where we're at. Alright, let's take a closer look at the models. We'll start with SP, since the Conrail got the unboxing treatment. You got your standard plastic stanchions here. You have 4 windows. There is separately applied horn up top. Now, Trainman Atlas are not the most highly detailed models available. That they're kind of like a more budget-friendly tier, so you won't have MU hoses or brake line hoses, but you will have some basic separately applied details, and you still have really nice tooling on this GP38-2. So on the side, as you can see, you also still have cab figures installed. There's blower housing, dustbin hatch, your dynamic brake fan housing area, radiator grill fan area there, with a certain level of kind of see-through, not see all the way through. There's also all the latch detail on the compartments, really straight handrails, better handrails than I see on some higher end models, honestly. Battery box doors. You've got your truck detail there, fuel detail was shut off there. A little bit of plumbing on the underside is present as well. On the rear, the main difference between this and the Conrail version is there are no number boards on the back. Those are blanked out, and the numbers just printed on the body of the locomotive on the rear. Your lighting is LED on the front and rear. And you have some depth to this basically mold as well. There's a door there. Just trying to focus in on my skewer, but there's a door there that has some nice 3D depth. You have stairs going to the cab and a cab figure in this side as well. So there's a quick 360 view of this model. You can also see all the molded in detail on the front, like more compartment detail there, blanked out class light area there as well. Now we'll pull up the Conrail and show you the only difference in detail between the two, other than the paint scheme, obviously. Conrail has the same as far as 360 goes, all the things that we pointed out. You can see maybe a little more boldly in that Conrail blue, but on the rear here you have number boards versus them being blanked out like on the SP. So that's just a quick 360. You can see the truck detail as well in black versus the SP color. So alright, let's go ahead and weigh this thing. I'm going to power on here. We'll put one on the scale. Right now it's in grams, so that's 386 grams, 13.6 ounces. That's, you know, almost over 3/4 of a pound there, so 13.6 ounces. So pretty good weight for such a short locomotive. Okay, let's listen to some sounds. Very limited function list of only 9 listed, but F8 is start up and shut down. There's your LED headlight and number boards. Number 1 is bell. Number 2 is horn. Number 3 is coupler. Four is dynamic brake. Probably have to move to here. There's some brake squeal there as well. Five is not in use. 6 is auxiliary lights, which aren't present. 7 is compressor. And 9 is drive hold, which will essentially turn your DCC throttle into notching RPMs with whatever speed you enter drive hold on. So those are all of your functions listed. Pretty smooth operation at 1 speed step, as we see here. Let's go ahead and get a speedometer check on this. Just a reminder, AccuTrack 2 speedometer, the status light does blink in the lower section, but it is not kilometers per hour, it is miles per hour. It's set to that, and it's set to HO scale. So 1.6 scale miles per hour at speed step 1, and it's smooth, so it's pretty good. You can't ask for much better than that. There's a look at your reverse light. That's nice and bright as well, and when you change directions you get a fade out effect. I'll do a pull test now with the sound off so you can hear mostly if there's motor noise or not. I'll zero this out here. This is very picky, so it takes a second. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and move. Very, very quiet motor. And it's peaking at about 2.7 is the highest I've seen this reach. So about 35-40 freight cars is about a safe estimate on that per locomotive. So 2 of these can pull, you know, realistic longer consists without any issue. For those wondering, since the Conrail does have number boards on the back, they are lit, whereas the SP does not have number boards because it's a patch out job to accurately replicate the SP. Well, that's going to wrap up our look at the Atlas Trainman HO scale GP38-2s. Out again. They really are speed matched well together. As you can see, there's hardly any gain from one unit over the other. They're really nice looking units, and I think they are a nice budget friendly option with still some detail, because other manufacturers will just skimp out on all the details for their budget friendly option. These Trainmans are a mixture of a nice sound decoder, some level of detail, and budget friendly. So I'll leave you with a run by, and we'll see you next time right here on the channel. Take care.
Many of the products you see in this video are available at trainworld.com. Since 1968, this family-owned business has been serving the needs of the modeling community with 2 New York brick-and-mortar store locations in Brooklyn and Long Island, plus their vast array of online items. Shop 24/7 at trainworld.com.